This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by CustomFit 360.
Sunday is St. Patrick's Day, and you might have some celebrations planned. Maybe some corned beef, potatoes, a rich dark beer or two. But it's easy to fall into overindulgence on the holidays, which could throw off your fitness goals.
And that is why sustaining your plan is so important, and there are a few basics that you can focus on to help you stay on the right track. Here to share some of those aspects, Mr. Eric Schreiber, who's the owner and head trainer with CustomFit 360. Thank you so much for joining us today.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Why is it such a challenge this time of year on the holidays and stuff to stay with your plan?
Well, I mean, I would say that sometimes, or maybe all the time, it's hard to stay on plan. And the fun events just kind of throw a little bit more of a curveball in there.
Yeah.
But when I talk about sustainable fitness, I talk about basic fitness. Not, overwhelming yourself with trying to do 1,000 things and, being able to have a little fun on St. Patrick's Day, is okay.
And not worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just as long as you stick to the basics consistently.
Yeah.
And some of those basics we're going to go over, and one of which starts with strength training.
Yeah, so I have 5 basic things that I think everybody should do, which number 1 is strength training at least 2 times a week, getting total step count in. So I say somewhere around 6,000 steps consistently every day. Not ignoring mobility, making sure that you're doing stretching. Especially as we age, we want to make sure that we're able to use the ranges of motion that we have. Protein intake is very, very important for everyone. Again, especially as we age, we lose muscle tissue, which reduces function. So protein helps combat that. And then water intake. Got to stay hydrated. And again, it doesn't have to be crazy. I say about 70% of your body weight in protein intake. So I'm 212 pounds. That's 150 to 160 grams of protein for me. And then about a ½ an ounce per pound of body weight for water.
You got body weight, you got BMI, right?
Yes.
Body mass. Do you prefer weight over body mass index?
So what I look at is your body composition. Okay.
Because you're a well-built man.
So I'm 212 pounds. I'm 5'8". I'm considered stage 3 obese, according to BMI.
But you're an athlete.
Right. So my composition is significantly different.
Right.
And so I don't look at the weight. I don't want people to be focused on the weight. I want people to focus on how they fit in their clothes, how they look in the mirror, how they feel.
Yeah, because if you're doing strength training and you're watching what you eat, the pounds might not come off.
Yeah, I mean,
quickly.
very specifically, I have a client right now who went from 208 to 203, 5 pounds. But he's lost 6% body fat and put on 3 pounds of muscle, right? And we have something called an in-body in the studio that allows us to track those metrics to make sure that we're heading in the right direction and that we don't focus on the weight so much, but how you're made, what you're made of.
Right. And we don't drink enough water, do we?
No. General rule of thumb is if you think you drink enough water, drink more.
Drink more.
Yeah, right. You're probably, unless you're a gallon a day, which you don't really need.
Yeah.
But if you think you're drinking a lot of water, drink just a little more.
Get another glass.
Do you see people take it too far to the extreme where they're going too hard on the diet, too hard on the exercise?
All the time. Which is why I want people to start really slow and set. I don't want to say that you don't want to set big goals, but make your goals attainable, because if you go too crazy and you do the whole diet thing and you're working out 7 days a week or 2 times a day, then 90 days from now you're tired, you're burnt, versus just chill out a little bit
and
take it slow, be consistent, make small progress,
do your thing.
Yeah.
The one last thing I want to make sure with you, because I know you can. It's hard for me to remember everything you just said. CustomFit 360 can help.
We'll put you on the right path.
All right. Sold.
Yep.
That's simple.
That's
Eric
it.
Schreiber,
You are the
CustomFit
man.
360. Always good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.